loves, it's Sam. So you guys know I got this new Lorac eyeshadow, and then I wasn't even planning, but I wore this kind of navy blue shirt, and so I thought, ooh, perfect time to use my new eyeshadow. But I still wanted to do kind of a bright, or not bright, but you know, like a still springtimey look, and you guys know that I like to keep everything quite kind of bright and colorful. This is what I came up with, kind of a warm as far as the face goes, a nice kind of nudish pink lip, and then for the eyes I did like a really soft kind of yellowish gold, a navy blue. I'm trying to think of a flower that looks like that. Maybe there are blue pansies. There are, right? I think so. So I'm like another pansy again, or bluebell, or something like that. So this is the look that I came up with. So I hope that you guys like it. I will zoom in so you can see a little bit better at the end. And before it goes into the video or something. I will have pictures on my blog, the link will be in the down bar, as well as a list of all of the products used in case I mention something and you want it and you don't know what I said. So I hope that you guys like it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye! So there is the kind of final look as far as the eyes go. Quite a dramatic cat eye, but very soft because it's not a harsh line. And kind of nude lips. Okay, so I'm gonna apply my foundation like I always do, which is my Estee Lauder Double Wear in Sand. I'm just gonna apply that with my Sigma F80. So just buff that all over my face, and then just make sure that you're always blending down your neck as well, so that you're not gonna have a strange like line right there. And by the way, I forgot to tell you guys, I got a new shampoo and conditioner this weekend. It smells so good. Oh my god, I keep on sniffing my hair. And it's just amazing. I love it. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is apply my concealer, which is my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Under Eye Concealer. The color that I have is Fair. So I'm just going to apply that kind of in a V shape, or sorry, a triangle shape. And then I'm going to blend that out with my Sigma F80, where is it? P86. P86. For my bronzer, I'm going to use the same as always. My sister uses this too. I didn't even know, and then when she was over the other day, I was like, she's like, oh, I'm almost out of mine. And I was like, do you love it? And she's like, yeah. So my sister loves it too, so that's exciting. So I'm just going to apply that with my Sigma F40, just in my cheek, you know, the hollowest point of my cheekbones, temples, under the jaw, a little bit under the lip, and then down the sides of the nose. And now for my blush today, I think I'm going to use, what shall I use? I think I'll use my Ginger. This is Sheer Cover, and it's the pressed mineral blush in Ginger. This is actually quite difficult to find. eBay is a really great place to find this kind of stuff. I'm just going to apply this, and it's just a really pretty kind of very warm kind of bronzy, like a bronzy peachy kind of color, like a terracotta almost. I'm just going to apply that with my Sigma F10 onto the backs of my cheeks. Okay, for my highlighter, I'm going to use my MAC Studio Finish Face Powder in Gold. And, oh, I've got crumbs all over me. Not crumbs, but, you know, makeup crumbs. And I'm going to use my new Sigma Tapered Face F25. This MAC Studio Finish Face Powder is basically just a really pretty gold, very shimmery highlight. Because I'm going to be wearing navy and gold, that's why I want to go with this rather than my regular Lorac, because Lorac has a slightly kind of cooler tone, and I want to stick with the kind of goldish warm theme here. So I'm basically just going to apply that where I would normally. I'm going to bring it down a little bit, and then upper lip, a little bit there. Apply my eye primer, which is my MAC Paint in Bare Canvas, all over my eye, and I'm going to put that on with my finger. So I'm just applying that all over the whole entire lid, just so that it's nice and bright. This is going to help keep your eyeshadow in place. I'm going to apply my eyebrows, and then I will be back. I'm going to use my MAC Lingering. Okay, so for the base of my eyelid, I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics. The color that I have is Frost, and it's a gel eyeliner, but I use it as a all over the eyelid. It doesn't hurt or anything like that, so don't worry. You can use it as a base. and it's just a really pretty kind of gold, or like a very kind of pale yellow almost. So I'm going to put that in my inner corner, and then basically just all over my whole entire lower lid, leaving the brow bone empty. So you can see it's just a really soft little bit of yellow. It's nothing crazy. Now for the brow bone, I'm going to put my Lorac negligee, and I'm going to use my E55 from Sigma, and that's going to be my highlight. And then to set that gel liner that I just put down, it does dry really nicely, but just because I'm going to be putting another color on my liner and I do tend to have a little bit of oily lids, I'm going to take another E55 from Sigma, and I'm going to take that MAC Studio finish that we used for the highlight, and it's just a nice pretty gold. And I'm just going to put that very lightly over that base that we just put down, the gel eyeliner. And that's just going to help it so that nothing is going to transfer for the other colors that we put down. For the second part, I'm going to take the Soft Kohl Soft Kohl Kajal eye pencil from Rimmel, and this color is Denim Blue. It's just a really pretty navy blue. I'm basically just going to create a nice kind of thickish line on the bottom right close to my lash line. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because I am doing it quite thick. I'm creating it so that it's a little bit thicker in the outer corner and then a little bit thinner as you go in. So just kind of like a nice kind of rough thickish line. I hope that you can see that. You've got your basic kind of almost cat eye-ish shape. I'm just going to take my finger and kind of just blend that out a little bit so that it's not like a perfect like eyeliner line. It's just kind of nice and smudgy, and just start kind of pulling it up so that it's very soft, just kind of disappearing into that yellow. And then I'm just going to kind of really set that with my Lorac. This is the Baked Matte Satin Eyeshadow. The color is Insider. It's just a really pretty navy blue. I'm just going to take a pencil brush for that. This is the Sigma E30. And I'm basically just going to press that right over that liner. And then just kind of buff it in so that it's nice and blended out. So focusing the kind of bulk of the color right at the lash line so it's nice and dark down there. And then just kind of softening it out as you go up. So that's kind of what you'll have when you're finished. Just a really soft kind of, it's still a quite dramatic cat eye, but it's not that sharp line. It's just kind of soft and just kind of goes into the yellow. So that's all I'm going to do for the eyes. I'm just going to follow up with my Maybelline XXL Pro extensions. And I really need to get a new one because this is getting a bit clumpy now. Looks like it might be needing to retire. So I'll do 2 coats of the white and then 2 coats of the black, and then I'll be back. Okay, so the eyes are done. So that's what it will look like when you have mascara on. So just a really, it's, you know, it makes those eyes look, especially if you have rounded eyes like I do, it just kind of elongates them, makes them look a little bit more, you know, sexy or something. But it's still quite soft and it's quite easy to do. So if you're someone who's not really comfortable with the whole smoky eye or isn't, you know, too good at blending, this would still be super easy for you to do, but look like, ooh, snazzy wazzy, you know? So for the lips, I'm gonna take my In Sync from MAC, and I'm just gonna fill in my whole lip with that. Then I'm gonna go around the edges with my Lorac 09 lip liner. finish off with my Clarence Instant Light Natural Lip Perfector. This color is 02, and it's just a really nice peachy. But these are really, really moisturizing. They're a lip treatment as well as a gloss, and they're not sticky at all. So they're really, really nice, especially if you have dry lips, which I do. Okay, so there is the finished look. So just a nice kind of soft pinkish nude lip, your smoky kind of yellowish eye, and a kind of warmy bronzy face. Well, not bronzy, but you know what I mean. Bronzy for me. So thank you so much for watching. I will have pictures on my blog, and I will have a list of products used on my blog as well, and the link will be in the down bar. Thank you, bye. So you can see that wing, it is quite dramatic, but because it's not a harsh line, it's kind of soft at the same time, if that makes sense. So I hope that makes sense.